loves. I decided recently that I didn't want to do any more blog haul posts on my blog just because I have limited space on my blog in terms of photography because it's a free blog. I thought about doing maybe just Instagram posts if I'm not getting very many things throughout the month, but I decided that I wanted to do a haul video for you just because I got a lot of things in the month of February. Keep in mind that this is not just makeup, it's actually a lot of things that I got for my vanity, things for projects. I also got clothes, so it's a little bit of everything. So let's go ahead and get started because I have plenty of things to show you. I guess we can start with Target. I got this lamp and it was only like $8, and I just need one for my desk, especially at night or early in the morning when I need to do homework, and I keep the room dark just so my kiddo can fall asleep. But yeah, this one will come in handy a lot for that. I also got light bulbs specifically for that lamp. I also got some picture frames because I have some family pictures that I want to put in here. I've been stashing them for a while because I don't have any frames, but now I do, and I got two 5x7s and this giant 8x10. I try to make sure that they were all matching just because I'm going to put all these pictures together either here in my room or in the living room. I also got this little fake plant. This cost me $3, but it's very cute and I felt like I wanted something like this on my vanity. Like I said, it's fake, but I don't think that anything would survive here in my room, so this will do for now. And lastly, from Target, I got this pail. It's a light pink. Got this one for $1, and I think I will be using this for my brushes. I also have this, which I put all my dirty ones in, and I think I want to keep this one specifically for brushes that I use more often. So that's that. Next, I have a quick haul from Michael's. I will be doing some projects for my car and also for my vanity, so I got a little bit for both things. I got these sponges that I'm going to be using for a galaxy print shift boot for my car, so that's, you know, an entirely different thing. And then I also have this palette for paint, which I have just underneath my table for that. While I was in there, I decided that I also needed some brushes, and I like that they're different colors and they look like they have a little bit of glitter in them. They're really cheap. I'm not gonna need them for actual painting, so these were the cheapest ones that I could find. Next, this little ribbon spool. This one is like a teal and it's smallish, but I kind of wanted it to go with the color of my mirror as well, sort of just to keep it themed. And I also got this tool. When I was in the store, I sort of had an idea of what I wanted to use this for, and I still have the idea in my head, but I feel like I sort of need to see it first and see if it'll actually look good or not. So I may or may not keep this for my vanity, and if I don't, I'll just find a different use for it. I also got paper. There's a couple of things that I want to do with my acrylic organizers, especially on the bottom. So I don't know if I'll actually use it. It depends on how it looks, but if I don't, then I will most likely use this as backgrounds for like pictures. So I got this cherry blossom one, this very pretty polka dot one, and this black and white pattern which matches the ribbon that I have on some of my brush holders, the bigger ones. Lastly, I have this very cute trinket tray. I think it was like $1.50, and this one is definitely going to be for my vanity. XOXO with lips on them. You guys know that I love lipstick so much, and so I thought that this one was perfect. So might make an appearance and blog post. Not sure. Maybe I'll just use it for my sponges. I don't know. We'll see. Moving on to, let's do clothes first. So I got a gift card for Macy's, and well, I have to use it, so I decided that I'm going to start shopping for spring clothes. And I know that this is not entirely spring item, but I liked it and I like the fit. It's just a olive dress. It's very pretty. It's kind of tight but not too tight. I actually can't wait to wear it. I'm very excited about it. It's probably too late to get sweatpants because it's starting to warm up a little bit. But when I saw these, I could not resist. It's a Pokeball. So I am a fan of the Pokemon series. One thing though, I do especially like the original 151. But anyway, that's another thing. These sweatpants are so comfy and I love them and my husband loved them. And I'm actually glad that I went with this rather than a gray pair with like a bunch of Pikachus in it. It was cute, but I'd rather get something that I can actually wear out. And then I got this sweater. It doesn't have a hoodie, but it's almost like those cow sweaters. So it covers up the neck really nicely. And some pockets. Lastly, from Macy's, I got a pair of jeans. These are the celebrity pink jeans and they're the ankle skinny ones. I have a pair of these and they're black. Honestly, these feel like a lot better quality than the ones I have from a couple years back. So that's always nice, and I need jeans anyway. And these fit me really, really nice. Even the length, because I'm a short person, it's really, really hard trying to find something that fits me well. So yeah, these are really nice quality. And lastly, of course, makeup. I forgot to mention that this haul was just from my regular drugstore. I already opened it, but this is the Real Techniques beauty sponge. It's really springy. I'm very excited to use it. I didn't want to use it today before I filmed this, so I used something else instead, but I will definitely be using it tomorrow. I also picked this up, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray. I really like it. It's cheap, it's cruelty free, and it does make my makeup last. I usually just spray it on my face when my makeup looks a little bit powdery, like when I use my powder foundations and the like. So yeah, I do recommend this, but I know that there are people who are more picky about it, but you know. I picked up two things from NYX. If you follow me on Instagram, you already know. It's the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. I already started using this. I believe it's a new formula because it actually oxidizes on my skin now. This is the shade that I got last year, the exact same shade, but now I've noticed that it actually oxidizes. So if you pick this up, you might want a shade or two lighter than your actual skin tone. And lastly, the NYX Liquid Suede Cream Lipstick, one of my favorites. This one is in the shade Soft Spoken. I have been wanting this shade for a long time, and now I finally have it. I'm actually wearing it for this video and I love it so much. I love the color. The pigment is fantastic and it lasts all day. I seriously recommend them. So that's it. If you have any questions about any of these products that I showed you today, let me know in the comments. I'd be more than happy to tell you anything I know about them. So I will leave you here with that. Thanks so much for watching and I'll see you next time.